Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jonathan Belcher. I know it's been a while. We're gonna start off this video with the affirmations. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. We're gonna say it one more time. I am rich. Say it with me. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I forgot that one. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Say that affirmation with me, right? I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. So I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been on YouTube dropping a video. I've been just kind of traveling on vacation, just relaxing, doing some meditation, just really getting clear on things and really just stepping up my game mentally. But really, I've just been having a lot of fun at the same time, you know. But there are some things I want to talk about with you and update you on. So I've just been, got back from Pennsylvania a couple days ago. I was in Pennsylvania for like a couple days. Went hiking. It was a great experience. You know, I had a lot of fun doing a little bit of soul searching, but nothing too crazy, you know, because as some of you know, when I was going through my depression, that's when I kind of really got clear on things and I really leveled up mentally and spiritually. But you know, this morning, I really want to get on this video and really drop some seriously important things to you because I am concerned about humanity. You know, there's a lot of things I've been working on behind the scenes. You know, I've been working on some new music behind the scenes. I've been working on this, getting the training platform together for YouTubers and people who are content creators who want to make money with that. And I've also been working on, as well as just working on some promotional things and working with my Herbalife clients and stuff like that. So all of that stuff is still in the works, you know, but at the same time, I'm still a bit concerned about humanity as a whole, about the people. And when I say humanity, you know, I'm really concerned about the children because we have to save the children. The children are the future. The children are the future. So, you know, if we're not doing right by the children, then we're kind of setting up ourselves for a future that doesn't look good at all. You know, and when you talk about things that you do today, you should have in mind, you know, how people will be impacted tomorrow from the things that you do today. And if you're not that type of thinker, I'm gonna challenge you to start to become that kind of thinker, you know, where you do something today where you know somebody tomorrow can benefit from what you do today. But, you know, when you look at children, you're looking at a very pure soul. You know, you're looking at innocence. You're looking at the ultimate creativity. You're looking at the ultimate bravery, you know. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at any child, they always believe that they can do anything. You know, children are very playful. They're very, they can be very animated. And children are just beautiful because they haven't been tainted by a lot of life experiences yet. There has been no pollution inside their mentality yet. So they're the purest form of human beings, you know what I'm saying? And we got to do right by the children. We got to treat the children right and do right, because that's very important, you know. And when I say I'm concerned about the humanity, I'm also talking about just the chaos going on. I know in my city, there's just the crime rate is through the roof right now. You know, the police are falling back because, you know, the George Floyd thing, you know, the George Floyd thing that happened that caused the uproar and caused the Black Lives Matter movement to really voice themselves, and this caused, you know, police to fall back and not really be out on the streets looking for criminals or anything like that, and this is causing the crime rate to increase. So as much as we thought that we could police our own, we're not necessarily doing a good job at it, you know, because there's no organization and there's no unity. So this video is going to be a little bit different than the type of videos that I normally do, but still similar, right? Because I always talk about things. I don't just want to talk about business all the time, because if you're not spiritually right, it doesn't matter what business you're in anyway, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to have everlasting income and everlasting growth if you're not spiritually right. If you're not right on the inside, forget about what's going on the outside, right? If you feel empty on the inside, what's going on the outside doesn't really even matter, does it? So, you know, I'm just observing the world right now, and, you know, there's a lot of there's a lot of opposing ideas going on, and a lot of bickering going on, a lot of debates and a lot of argument going on what's right and what's wrong. And what I can tell you is that, you know, the last few weeks I've just been observing. You know, I haven't been really taking much action as far as my business. I've been taking action, don't get me wrong. I've still been making money. I've still been getting leads, still been getting traffic and stuff, because that's what I've learned to do. But there is a bigger purpose here. You know, there is something that's on my mind, and it's just about helping humanity. And the moment that money becomes more important than humanity, we've lost. You know, we've lost as a people. We've defeated ourselves as a people, and we will be self-destructive the moment we put money over humanity and people. So I say all of this. You say, John, why do you say all of this? Well, I say all of this for a lot of different reasons, you know. And one of the reasons is because a couple weeks ago, a cousin of mine, right? A cousin of mine, he works as a tiler. He helps this guy who tiles, and this guy's old. He helps him tile, and he goes to different houses in Long Island and stuff like that, and they do tiling jobs together. And my cousin said, yo man, I really need some help doing this tiling job. Now, you know me, I haven't worked a 9-to-5 job in years, so it's not something that I'm kind of in the mojo of doing, you know, working a 9-to-5. But this is my cousin, and my cousin told me he needed help. He was like, yo, I need help because me and this old guy alone, is sometimes the workload is just too burdensome. So I'm gonna connect everything I'm talking about, right? So just follow this story. So you say, you know what? You need me to come on the job for a week to help you guys out. No problem, I'll do it for a week. So I get on this job. So also it was a learning experiment for me, right? I believe in doing things not only for the money, but to see sometimes we only do things because a paycheck is attached to it. But sometimes it's not always about the paycheck. Sometimes it's just about the experience. Sometimes it's just about the knowledge you're gonna gain and the education, which is the most important thing, is the knowledge, the education you're gonna gain, because that can help you in multiple facets in life. If you know how to do something, if you know how something works, you know no telling in life when you may need that information to change your life or better your situation. So I was up for the job. So I went there for a week, and I'm telling you, this job is some hard, back-breaking work. You know, you're talking about, you gotta make cement, you gotta make you know, the mud, you gotta make the thin set, you gotta, you know, carry tiles, you gotta walk up a lot of stairs, it's a lot of carrying, a lot of lifting, a lot of bending up and down. So it's a lot of physical labor in this job. So I said, whatever, I'll do it for a couple days with you. Now the pay is $100 a day. That's what the tiler guy pays his helpers. So if you help him tile, he's paying you $100 a day. Now the workload is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, right? You're like sweating all day. I'm talking about you're trying to do your work, and like there's just water pouring off of you, especially it's summertime now, right? And water is pouring off you. So you gotta have a cooler with Gatorades in it. You gotta have a cooler with food in it, because you need to replenish your salts and stuff as you're doing this job. Otherwise, you probably pass out. So, you know, I was like, it just didn't seem like he was getting paid what he was worth, you know. And I know early on in my career, I said a lot of things that kind of bashed 9-to-5ers and bashed people who were in 9-to-5 jobs. And that wasn't the right way to do things. You know, I can admit that. And I can apologize to any 9-to-5ers, any people who work a 9-to-5 job now. That's not the right way to do things. But I wasn't as smart as I am now. I wasn't as wise as I am now. And my communication, it was good in some ways, but it needed some improvement in some ways. And I think I'm a lot better now. So it's important to me to improve on my message and improve the way I communicate with you. Because the clearer you understand my message, the better that you would be in position to create the lifestyle that you want and get the results that you want in your life. So, you know, I'm working at this job every day, and then at the end of the week, I just told my cousin, I said, look, straight up, man, I think you deserve to be making at least $150 a day to $200 a day, especially depending on the type of house that you're working at. Like, if you're working at $1 million home, you should be getting at least $200 a day, helping with all of this work that you're doing, all of this hard work that you're doing. You know, you're talking about you're cutting tiles, you know, you're talking about you're using the drill. It's a lot of things that you're doing. It's a lot of back-breaking work. And it made me think, like, man, when you think about society, it tends to be that the people who have the brains make more money than the people who do physical labor. You know, you have people out there who are busting their ass every day doing so much physical labor and nowhere near the amount of people who have the brains. And the point of what I'm saying is that you got to know your worth in life. You got to know your worth in life. And you have to realize that sometimes in life, you know, you may be in a desperate situation, but if you can't see the power that you have in yourself, if you can't see the talent you have, if you can't see the strengths and the gifts that you have, if you can't see opportunity that's all around you, if you don't have the ability to see opportunity, you're going to be forever doing something that's not necessarily your worth. And I see a lot of people doing jobs below themselves in life, menial jobs, and it's okay if you're doing a job as a stepping stone to get somewhere. It's okay if you're taking the money from your job and you're investing it into something so that you can quit that job, or not even quit that job, but just create something of your own, some type of empire of your own that you can pass down to your children. Some type of empire that you own, or something that you created or invented that you can hand down to your child, hand down and work for your last name, so that generations to come in your family can eat, can prosper, and live abundantly. You know, and that just takes a realization. So I say that to say that, you know, the last few weeks has been very interesting for me, because I've just kind of been falling back from content creating. Doesn't mean I'm done. I'm always going to create content. I'm always going to speak my mind and speak truth on how I feel about things. But humanity as a whole kind of has to stop putting money over the people, you know. And I think more and more every day humanity is putting money over people. And because of that, we can't get to a greater society if we continue to do that. You know, if we can't get to a greater society if we, you know, we give up our integrity for some money. We can't get to a greater society if we're treating people bad for some money. We can't get to a greater society if we're doing treacherous things to children for some money. It's impossible. You know, so really this is kind of like a little rant and a little ramble, and it might sound like I'm not going anywhere with it, but those of you who understand my message, you know what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what I'm trying to say and what I'm talking about. And, you know, I really care for the children and the future of the children. But I want you to know that God loves you so much. God loves you so much. You looking at me in this camera right now, He loves you so much. He wants the best for you. Even when you go through your dark times, even when you go through your messed up times, He still wants the best for you. It's still to teach you a lesson. It's still to uplift you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And some people, they take the hurt that they deal with in life, unfortunately. Some people take the hurt that they deal with in life and they use that as an excuse and a justification to do bad to other people. That's not how it should be, you know? It should be more so like, you know, you take the hurt that you deal with in life and you use that as a reason to treat people better, because you don't want those people to feel the same way you have felt. You don't want those people to feel the negative pain you've been feeling. That's how it should be. That's how it should be if we want a better future. That's how it should be if we want the children to grow up to be great adults. That's how it should be. You know, but it's just, there's a sense of chaos in the air, in the energy of right now in the world. But then there's also a sense of good things happening at the same time. In chaos, we also find order in that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm at the park right now. You know, this is one of my greatest spots to shoot videos. I haven't been here in a while, so I wanted to come back here and shoot a video. I've been wearing a lot of white lately. I know, I guess you could say I've been feeling godly lately. I didn't say I was a god. I didn't say I'm God. I said I've been feeling godly lately. So I'm not wearing white on purpose. I just happened to want to put this shirt on today. But I also want to talk about this because I think it's important. I think it's very, very important that we understand that how we treat children is extremely, extremely important. You know, for example, we tend to tell children, oh, you can dream and you can be whatever you want to be in life. We tell them you can accomplish anything you want to be in life. And they grow up believing this stuff that we tell them. But at some point in their life, we look at them and say, oh no, just go get a 9-to-5 job. Oh no, just give up your strengths, your talents and your gifts to go work for somebody else. But in the beginning, we told them they could do anything they can do, anything they dreamed of. So do we really believe that? Or are we just saying that because it sounds good? Are we saying it in vain to our children? You know what I'm saying? Or are we just saying it because it sounds good? Something to think about. But all I know is that the more I go on with life, I realize that everybody in life has a gift and their strength, and everybody in life at the end of the day is a creator, right? Especially women, the most glorious creators walking on the face of the earth. You say, why? Because all of us came from a woman. You know, all of us came from a woman. All of us came through a woman. All of us came through a woman. So, with that being said, at some point you start to realize that the Creator put us here to create. The Creator put us here to create. And there's no amount of money that you can pay somebody for their time. Because time is the ultimate asset in life. It's not money. Although we may feel like money is the ultimate asset, it's not. It is time. Because guess what? If you run out of time, does the money matter? If you run out of time, does the money matter? I don't think so. I don't think the money matters so much if you run out of time. So, that being said, you know, I feel for people right now. Many people have gotten laid off from jobs, you know. Many people have lost family members from the coronavirus. Many people have lost people from gun violence, you know, and many people have just lost loved ones in the last few months, and it's been getting crazy. Now, of course, there's some good things going on too, right? There's some good things there's some talks and discussions and debates happening that been needed to happen for years. And a lot of times it's from the dark that we find the light, right? You know, and the other day I was talking to my cousins over by my aunt's house, and we were talking about, you know, the dark and the light, and these like kind of mystical concepts. I'm not gonna even go into that stuff, but you know, there is a sense of truth and understanding that through identifying a problem and being realistic about there being a problem in a situation here that needs to be fixed, if we don't ignore that, there is a sense of, from that darkness, we can create something prosperous or something positive. You know, and the mind is going to attract whatever it believes. Your mind is going to attract whatever it believes. You know, so I'm going to ask you the question I've always asked you, and I've always been asking you. Have you been using your imagination to see what you want to see? Have you been feeling good about what's to come? Have you been in positive expectation about what's to come? Meaning that if you have a business right now, for example, have you been in positive expectation of money starting to flow abundantly into your business? Have you been in positive expectation to know that there are people out there who do want to work with you and do want to be in business with you and do want to run with you and do want to embark on a journey with you because they have a similar vision as you? Are you in positive expectation for what you deserve? Because you do deserve the finer things of what you want in life, but it can't be at the expense and hurt and defeat of other people. You know, and some people will listen to me right now like, oh, John, shut up. I don't want to hear that bull crap. You know, I don't want to hear that positive bull crap. You know, some people say that. And there are times in my life where I'm feeling negative. There are times when I'm feeling not so good emotions. There are times when I'm not feeling my greatest. So that's not true. I'm not being a fake person saying that, oh, positive, be positive, be positive, be positive. No, some negative shit going on. You may need to respond negatively to fix it. And you may need to defend, and you may need to protect your family. And that's fine. But understand that the children are the future, you know? And their innocence and their purity shouldn't be stripped away from them. You know, I mean, of course, life happens to us all. We all have similar experience. We all have a journey to embark on. And everybody's card that they're dealt is different in life. Some people start off more advantaged than others. But no matter where you start off, it all has to do with the mind. The mind is so powerful. I've been seeing so many synchronizations lately from just a simple thought to the point where it's like, oh, are you serious? This really is happening? I can't call it deja vu. I can't call it coincidence. I can't call it luck, because it happens more and more and more as I go through life. And the more I believe in the power of the mind, the more synchronizations and the more coincidental events and situations just start to line up, right? Just start to line up. It's like a quantum energetic energy going from the brain, and it's connecting with different parts in the universe. And that's at least how I feel. I don't know how you feel, but right now is the time where you can create anything that you want to create. And right now is the time when you can imagine to do anything you want to imagine. Right now is the time when you can manifest anything you want to manifest. But the question is, how are you feeling? Are you feeling good about it? Are you feeling good about you? Do you know who you are? Do you know who the truth is? Or are you letting somebody else steal your joy? Are you letting somebody else tell you what your truth is? Are you letting somebody else define you? Because what a person thinks is, guess what? Guess what a person thinks is? All of what a person thinks is exactly that. What a person thinks. That's all it is. Whether it holds truth or value or merit to it is a whole different scenario. But what a person... Wow. Okay, so this thing popped right off the damn stand. And it landed in my hand. And I caught it, and then I picked it back up, and now it's back on the stand. So, but at the end of the day, I just want to end this video because the stand is just the thing is just, I don't have the time to put it back on correctly. But yeah, so this is a different type of video, right? This is kind of a different type of video. So, just think about what I'm talking about, and I want to tell you that God loves you and wants the best for you. And you got to believe that for yourself. You got to believe that for yourself. And if you want to make a lot of money, you have to get into the business of making an impact on the people. You want to make a lot of money, you got to get into the business of making an impact on the people. Honestly, to be real with you, I know I'm going to be famous to some degree. I know that for a fact. Am I ready for it? No. I also know I'm going to be rich. I also know that too. Am I ready for that? Yes. You know what I mean? But that's not what it's about. It's about something deeper. It's about something deeper. It's about what's the mark you're going to leave on people? What's the impact and the influence you're going to leave? Are you looking at your life experience? Are you looking at your life experience as a crutch, or are you looking at it as a boost pad to help somebody else in their life? That's what I'm here to ask you. So, it's the same thing. I'm still working behind the scenes. I'm finishing up this YouTube product is pretty much done, teaching you how to rank your YouTube videos to get multiple crazy traffic and residual income. Product is pretty much done. Still working with Herbalife clients, helping them make sales and stuff. And I'm very, very happy about the South African community as well, who's, been working with me, and they believe in me, and I believe in them, and I believe in everybody in Herbalife. I believe in everybody who are entrepreneurs. I believe in everybody who have a dream, everybody who has a vision, everybody who is seeing something in their mind that may not be there yet, but they're seeing it and they're working towards it. I believe in all of you. Without any further ado, I've just been chilling. I've been relaxing. I've been hanging out and enjoying life, man. That's all I've been kind of doing, making money. And I just want to give you an update on where I've been and what I've been doing. So consider this video that update, right? And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. This is Jonathan Belcher. Peace.